Welcome back to WilliamCatchemAll. I'm going to show you my jungle set today, first edition as well as base. I'm going to start off by opening up this. This is where I store them. They've never hit a binder. I'm going to throw this one away, this plastic. We're going to put them in a new plastic because that's basically what I do when I show them off. So, alright, Butterfree, standard, beautiful card, pristine, no whitening. All of them are like that. Execute, no whitening. And it goes on down from that. All of them are very beautiful cards. Try not to bend them. They're all first edition. Persian, Primate, Rapidash. Like I said, they're all pristine. Rapidash, Sea King, Taurus, Weeping Bell, Bellsprout, Eevee, Goldeen, first edition Jigglypuff, beautiful card. Like I said, pristine. They're all like this. They're all mint condition. First edition, Paris, Spearow, first edition, That's where it stops on trainers. We're gonna close these up. We're not gonna I'm gonna put them in where the sticky, as you can see the sticky on here, you stick it, it'll be going to the back. So then this is facing out. So you can see the front, but you won't be seeing, it'll be like this. That's how I do it. So then this way it folds it up from the top and it keeps them sealed and it keeps this pristine. I'm going to set these to the side. I'll seal them up later so we can get to the hollows and non-hollows and the rest of the set for the first edition. I'm going to pull these out. As you can see, these are in sleeves. Those I didn't really need to put in sleeves. So here we go. Genghis, good condition. Clefable, these are all non-hollows. Yeah, non-hollows. We got Snorlax, and as you can see, this is a misprint. Okay, Jigglypuff, Flirt. When they did the misprints on this, this was one of them, and it was Execute, and I got the Jungle first edition Jolteon, Needle Queen, Paris, Scyther, Venomoth, Vileplume, and I have the misprints of these. Victory Bell, Vaporeon, Mr. Mime, and that's where it stops. And this is where it begins for these. Look at that beautiful card. Not pristine. First edition. Clefable. Really good condition. Pidgeot. See this. Snorlax. Wigglytuff. Vaporeon. There's what the Execute's supposed to look like. But that was only in the non-foil. That's when it came out like that. So I got the foil for this one, first edition. Jolteon. Nidoqueen foil. I have the misprint in this. It has a check on the above the first edition. I have a couple of those. I'll show you later. Scyther. Venomoth. Vileplume. Vaporeon, first edition. And Mr. Mime, last but not least. Yeah. I was worried for a minute. I didn't see Mr. Mime. So what we're going to do is take this and this, put it together. As you can see, take these because they haven't been hit or touched. Putting them back into a bag. When I go to show these, this is exactly what I do. And I put them back in a bag, same way, same thing. Sometimes I split it so I can get them in. Sometimes I think it's tedious to do this, but it's worth it because you're making sure that all your cards get safe. And this is how I store them, so there we go. And they're in there. Yep. That's it. They go over, and I'll set these aside. As you can see, they're all first edition. Put them on the side. And like I said before, these have never hit a binder. Now, I'm moving this over. This is my check day when I go to take them out. It shows base set, jungle, fossil, and it has first edition, non-first edition. So we're going to go with non-first edition jungle. We'll open this one up. I do this every so often, so I figured I'd give a show for the stuff I have. Throw this away. The other new ones are right here up to the side. I show these for a reason. For myself to look at them to see if anything has gotten in them, like mold or something, and it looks like everything's fine. I keep them pretty safe, so, and I checked on them periodically, and they're in a controlled environment, and they're in a safe. So that goes with the majority of all the cards that I have. And they're like this. Except for the newer stuff, I'm not too concerned about because they're not worth as much as the older stuff. So I got these are all non-first edition. We're going to run through them real quick. As you can see, I enjoy looking at these. Totally enjoy them. I don't show these off very often, but a lot of people have asked me in public when I'm at conventions and stuff, and they say, why don't you show your stuff? And I say I don't want to because, you know, it's my personal stuff, but I think now I'll start showing off my stuff, but as you can see, I don't really have a reason to tell someone I have something and I don't. So as you can see, these were just base. So these are all in really good condition. Setting it to the side. Next thing I'm doing is this, and that's the hollows and non-hollows of the jungle. Non-first edition. Toss that in the can because we have the new one in front of us. As you can see, it's Flareon, really good condition, no whitening, really nice. Straight from pack to sleep. That's what I normally did with all my cards. From pack to sleeve. Yeah, pretty much. And that looks like it has something on it, but some of them might have errors on them, water errors. So, and I don't mind that. It's kind of cool. But I do go on the hunt to see if I can find one that's pristine, and I found them, but I just haven't put them in the set yet. Jolteon, really good condition. Yeah, no whitening on those, as you can see. Really good condition on all of them. Electrode, really nice. Vileplume, this was one of my favorite cards. I made a stop deck out of it when I was in the tournaments. Worked out effectively back in the day. Stopped everyone from using trainers and breeders and trying to evolve and annihilation. But really good cards back in the day. Genghis Khan, really good shape. Everyone tries to get a mint condition. I believe this one's either a mint 10. The majority of these are pretty much almost 10s. I would say 9s and 10s. Like this one, I believe this one's a 10 too. So yeah, those are my hollows for jungle. Set these aside. Now these are my non-hollows for jungle. Electrode. Vileplume. Clefable, as you can see. We got Snorlax and Wigglytuff. Well, that's the end of the jungle. Showing off my jungle set. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of fast, but I think we'll be okay with that. And set to the side. If you liked it, please give it a like. Leave a comment. Subscribe. And hope to see you when I do my next one, and I think that would be Fossil. So hope to see you on my next card opening on my Fossil First Edition and non-First Edition Fossil. See you then.